Outrageous. Right, today we have got a box of Tastily meal preps. I've never used Tastily before. I have used other meal prep companies and they're all dreadful. When you microwave food, it just loses any sort of flavour or appeal. So one company, in fact, I won't name them, I ordered a week's worth of meal prep, ate 2 of them, and, well, I say ate 2 of them. Struggled to keep 2 of them down, they were that bad, threw the rest away. Haven't touched meal prep since, but Tastily reached out. They assured me these are delicious, so let's see what we've got. A nice refrigerated bag, full of ice, so if you're concerned about how this turns up, it turns up cold, ready to be put into the fridge. First one, Thai green chicken curry. Everyone loves a Thai green. This was my favourite looking one on the website. I'll put a picture of it up here. The top side of beef looks incredible. Obviously most meal prep companies, the food on the website does look incredible because it's cooked fresh. You've got to go into meal prep, obviously with the understanding that you're going to microwave it. It's not going to look like it is on the website. As long as you can disassociate yourself with that image, I mean, I'm sure this will look, this looks good. This looks very good. Much better than what I've seen in the past. As long as you can not expect a freshly cooked meal on a plate, because you know it's going in the microwave, you should be all right. With that said, I have had very bad experiences. To date, I haven't had one yet that is edible. Last up, we've got beef brisket massaman. I don't know what massaman is. Some sort of beef brisket curry by the looks of it, with coconut rice. I love coconut rice. So, what am I talking about? Can't count, I've got another one. Chicken katsu curry, probably Wagamama's most popular dish. We're gonna try Tastily's version. Let's have a little sneak peek. Yes, yeah. So what I'm gonna do over the next couple of days, maybe a few days, depends how hungry I get, is review each of these meals and just review their meal prep service in general. I don't know much about it. They reached out to me, so we'll give it a crack and see how it goes. Right, meal number 1. I'm excited for this one I mentioned earlier. Top side of beef with fondant patata, greens and a red wine gravy. I don't know if I'm saying fondant properly in it, I'm common. Please, I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments if I'm saying it like a complete tool. Now, let me show you what it looks like first. Looks like standard ready meal. Obviously this was created with a health-seeking individual in mind. Nothing artificial, high in protein, 2 servings of veg, low in sugar, high in fibre, and made by chefs. It's almost like I read that straight off the back of the packet, which, very good. I've never had a packet this high quality with meal prep services before. With that said, I'm not eating this, so all I need off of this is the cooking instructions. You can nuke it, or you can oven cook it. Oven cooking takes 20 minutes. I ain't got 20 minutes, so we're going to be nuking it. I'm going to do one in the oven. Probably should do this one in the oven. No, I'm going to do this one in the microwave. Reason being, beef is notoriously, for me anyway, hard to reheat in a microwave. It goes very chewy. This is in a red wine gravy. Hopefully that keeps it a bit moist. Sorry if that word triggers some, I know that's a horrible word for some people. Let's just whack it in. It takes 4 minutes. Let's get to it. She's ready. See what we've got here. Looks edible at this point. Now, I think I mentioned earlier, you need to separate your expectations with meal prep, because what you see on the website isn't going to be what you put out the microwave. However, I'm going to try and use my chef skills and arrange it on a plate, because eating out of a tray to me already ruins the meal. So I'm going to slap it on a plate, try and make it look like a bit of a Ramsay special, and then that will actually enhance the flavours and the eating experience in general. So I'll show you in a minute. I can't even lie, I think I've outdone myself. Top microwaver. I'm just pouring the red wine gravy over. Ooh. Well, get out of it, cat. Get the cat out of it. Not for you. Sorry, you can't even see. She's not in the shop, but she's trying to eat my dinner. Get out of it. Where's your little cat? Mate, wait till you see this. Let's just get a look at that beef in there. There's still a bit of rareness in the beef. Just how I like my beef. Incredible. Right, let's see. Just look at this, innit? Bit of beef. Cut straight through it. So tender, literally falls apart. Still pink in the middle. Oh, unreal. Right, that meal got well and truly slapped back double quick time. Even so much so, the cat licked all the gravy off the plate, and that red wine gravy was, let me tell you. However, that's not even my cat. That's how good it was. Cat come through for a little bit of dinner in it, but I won't rate it just yet. I'm going to try the other 3 meals I've got in the coming days and then review them all together. But let's just say, I'll leave it at this. That one meal addressed 3 problems that I have had with previous meal prep companies. And it didn't just address them, it completely eradicated the problem in it. But I'll save my overall verdict until the end. With that said, I'll see you at the next meal. Right, day 2 of my magical meal prep journey, and we are gonna have, what is this one? Chicken katsu curry. Right, let's get out of my fridge and get this in the microwave. I'll see you on day 3. Meal prep! Today's little treat is beef brisket masa man. Never heard of masa man, but he sounds like he's a man with lots of mass, so I'm all for it. What we've got, looks like a curry, coconut rice, love it. Alright, let me interrupt your broadcast on it. Look, I just want to show you how tender this beef is. Look, just are you kidding me? That's microwave beef falling apart. Nah, I don't know how they do it. I said previously I've tried a lot of meal prep companies. Well, 3. I've tried 3, and it all ended up in the bin. But this meat, I don't know what wizards Tastily have got in that kitchen, because they ain't chefs, bruv. They're wizards. You can't microwave beef and it comes out this tender. It's witchcraft. Witchcraft. Competitors, take note. You lot are slacking. Final day of the meal prep, meal 4. Thai green curry. You know what I'm going to do, let's get it done. the end of my 4-day Tastily meal prep service experience. You have no idea how many attempts it took me to say that. So let's get on with it. What did I think of those 4 meals? So at the start of the video, I said I had 3 issues that first meal, the top side of beef, solved. And those issues come from previous meal prep companies and my own meal prep attempts. I can't lie, I'm not good at creating meal prep. So the first and biggest issue for me was the quality of the meat. After you've microwaved it, it's just inedible. Like, I used to make a classic bodybuilder meal, chicken and rice. Cook the chicken, put it in the fridge, a couple of days later, stick it in the microwave, nuke it, and it comes out the driest, most disgusting lump. It's almost like a stone, like it's awful. And you put it in your mouth and all the moisture in your mouth just vanishes. It's like that scene in The Matrix with Neo where he loses his mouth and he's like, bah! That's how bad it gets. So all the meals that I had from Tastily, meat was incredible. As I say, I've had worse meat in certain restaurants. I'll leave it for you to try and make up your own mind, but for me, A1 quality. Issue number 2 I've had in the past, the veg. Now, I don't like crunchy veg. This one's a bit subjective. Some people do, some people don't. The veg across all 4 meals for me, spot on, just like the meat. Incredible. Issue number 3, not everyone is into tracking their food, but I am. I am that person that tracks everything they eat. And one previous company in particular provided 0 macro information. It wasn't on the food itself, there wasn't anything on the website, and it wasn't in MyFitnessPal. Tastily ticked all 3 of those boxes. On the box itself, you've got a full macro breakdown. They've got everything loaded into MyFitnessPal, so you just type in Tastily and you'll see it, and everything is available on the website. As you select in your meals, you can see the macro breakdown of both the regular and the large meals. I forgot to say, 2 of the meals I had were large, 2 were regular. From what I saw, there's about 150 to 200 calorie difference, like 10 to 15 grams difference in protein. So if you need to go large, if you're a big boy and you're trying to put on the pounds, you can go large for an extra pound on all of the meals. So bear that in mind. Now, I need to think of a negative because it's not really a review if I just give it 10 out of 10 and tell you to go buy some. But I genuinely have no issues whatsoever with the quality of the food. It was that good. So I'm really clutching at straws when I say this is a negative, and that was the Thai green curry was meant to be a large, but the portion of rice in that large wasn't. If you rewind, you'll see I put the picture from the website as I was doing the slow-mos of each meal. The amount of rice for that meal was not enough. Just not enough for a large as well. It wasn't good enough. That's literally the only negative I can think of. That's it. And I hate reviews that do that because it seems too unrealistic, but the food is that good. Now you could say the next thing is a negative, but it's a very subjective topic, more so than the people that like undercooked or overcooked veg, and that is the price. Now, I've tried cheaper meal prep services, I've tried more expensive ones. The cheaper ones were all terrible. The most expensive ones I've tried were okay. They still had problems that Tastily doesn't have. So, with that said, you don't always get what you pay for. It pays to shop around. Now, I totally get it. Some people are on a tighter budget. Some people have a bigger budget. So I did a little survey on my Instagram story. If you're not following me, go follow me, because then you can participate in the next one. I asked everyone how much you spend a week on food, simple as. And I got a wide range of responses, 40, 50, 60 pound. Some people spending 100. Some people actually said, I'm too scared to check because I assume it's a lot. So don't write off meal prep services, especially Tastily, when you see, I think the meals, it depends how many you buy. If you buy in bulk, you get a bigger discount. But it ranges from about 650, 750, 850, I think, if you go large on some of them, depending on how many you buy. So check it out first of all and assess what you're actually spending on food per week first. Tastily will save you time, if not money. So check them out. There's not really much I can say on price. You can either afford it or you can't, so check it out for yourself. And lastly, that just leaves me with the discount code. So if you can't afford it, maybe you can now. I'm gonna give you a little discount code here at checkout. That'll get you £15 off your first order with free delivery. So you can get 6 meals for £30. That's £5 a meal. Bargains, isn't it? In fact, I'm gonna go do that myself now. Can you use your own discount code? Is that allowed? We'll find out.